to the voiceless.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
Hello and welcome to CoreTV Primetime News broadcast.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then News. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
Hi, I am Anita Patrick, host of your program Abuja Today, that brings you highlights of happenings in Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory from the Office of the Federal Capital Territory Administration.
I appeal to all of us citizens, leaders, politicians, and all to support this team to be able to restore the Abuja Master Plan.
To the streets that involves every boy, every girl, every man, every woman, and every youth on the streets, unfolding of happenings in the nation's capital territory.
Our challenge here is kidnapping, and the secret is there. It's a very short journey. You don't have to go as far as Abaji before you know what is happening in Kuji.
All of us, we don't know, in short, we don't know where to put head, because definitely our children, they are hungry.
So join me at this time on CoreTV as we take you on a tour on Nigerian seat of power.
On Digi 360, we don't just ask the questions.
These countries are at risk of malaria. It's another episode of your darling program, The People. I'm your host, Emmanuel Ajayi. Well, every 25th of April is a day set aside for World Malaria Day. And Nigerians on the street of Lagos are giving their opinion concerning how to prevent malaria in Nigeria. Well, let's go more on the streets to feel the pulse of Nigerians on this matter. As I remain your host, Emmanuel Ajayi. See more on the street.
At least by using mosquito nets, just to prevent the malaria bite.
Have you been affected by malaria before?
Of course, now.
So how did you treat it?
I went to clinic, take drugs.
Are you sure you didn't take agbo?
No, I'm not used to that one. I was trained with the taking injection, taking tablets, and I'm not used to agbo.
Because of dirtiness in our country, the environment is not sanity. The environment is where the environment is very polluted, in short, very polluted. And if we can eradicate that particular problem, then you find out that everywhere will be good, like in America. Look, see from here to that side now, you see waste disposal. Then you come, there's no plan in the community. The drainage, everywhere you see somebody living in a yard, you see gutter passing through. And the mosquito love water more than anything. Thank you very much.
Okay, so have you been affected before?
Yes.
How did you treat it?
I treated it with malaria tablets. Yeah.
What about herbs? Were you using herbs?
Herbs, like...
I don't know.
No, you see, yes. In Nigeria here, at times we use something like agbo, all those things, in order to prevent malaria infection.
How we can prevent malaria? Is it with drug or with injection?
Anyone.
We can prevent malaria with injection. We can prevent malaria with drugs. And we have so many anti-malaria tablets.
Okay. So have you been affected before?
No.
So what are you doing to prevent it?
What am I going to prevent? I can take anti-malaria drugs.
I know it's a sickness to every individual by not keeping yourself, by not taking proper care of yourself. That's what I know about malaria.
Have you been affected before?
No.
So how do you prevent it?
No. I think it have affected me before, really. It have affected me before.
So how did you treat it?
I went to the hospital by taking care of myself.
First of all, the cause of malaria is this mosquito bites. And for us to prevent it, you have to keep your environment clean. Keep your gutter clean. Then always be at a safer, you must be always hygienic all the time to prevent malaria.
Have you been affected before?
Yes. I've been affected before.
So how did you treat it?
I went to hospital for treatment.
I really don't know. Maybe we should take care of our environment, make the environment look clean, and so that to prevent malaria also. What do you think?
Have you been affected with malaria before?
Yeah, sure. I'm in Nigeria, so I should be. Yes.
So what are the steps you are taking to prevent yourself now?
Actually, I took malaria drugs, and then I took treatment. I treat myself all the time. Every treatment, I make sure I take some treatment. I put, to prevent the malaria, even if it doesn't happen.
Of course, malaria is something we should all fight against because it's taking a lot of lives. Lives not just in Lagos but across the country. So I believe strongly in the statement that prevention is better than cure. So how do we prevent? Because we can make use of our mosquito nets. Then of course, I make our surroundings very clean.
Prevent malaria in so many ways through mosquito nets. You could also prevent them by taking care of environment and all that, making sure that the environment are clean. By doing so, you could prevent malaria.
Have you been affected before?
Yes, one would have been affected, but I do treat them.
There are many ways to that. Number one, you can get tested if you feel funny. And then you can prevent yourself by the use of the mosquito nets that is in use by most of us in the country. And then your environment and other things you should watch out again. Make sure that I know where the mosquito can breed. And if you can handle that, I'm sure you are handling the case of getting infected with malaria.
Have you been affected before?
Of course I have.
How did you treat it?
Yes, I want first of all get tested and sure, okay, this is malaria. And then I was able to use the combined artemisinin derivatives, that's the ACT. Then, that's all, and I'm okay.
Did you use Agbo?
No.
Why?
I'm not I'm a letter person and I understand that I'm supposed to go for drugs. And also,
by keeping clean of water and food and other things, I think it can be prevented like that.
Have you been affected before?
Well, minor ones, not too much. I've never been knocked down too much by malaria.
How did you treat it?
By taking some drugs. Going to hospital, they gave me drugs. I took it like that.
Are you sure you didn't take herbs like Agbo?
No.
Why?
It cannot cure me like that. I think drugs is better than Agbo and other things.
One of the areas to prevent malaria is to make sure that all the gutters are clean. You clean all the gutters. You make sure that every place is anywhere that is dirty. All these waterlogged areas, you clean all the waters. That helps a lot. If the environments are clean, I think there is nowhere mosquito will lay egg to cause malaria.
Have you been affected with malaria before?
Yes.
How did you treat it?
The way I went to hospital. And I was asked to go and take lab tests. So go and do lab tests. I do lab tests. And after the lab test, the next thing they do is the doctor, the lab comes out and they discover that I have a malaria parasite. And then they gave me drugs.
Malaria can best be prevented by cleaning our surroundings, making sure that there are no water or flood in the gutter so that the mosquito will not be able to breed. And then, in fact, that is the better way.
Have you been affected with malaria before?
Of course.
How did you treat it?
By taking drugs. And then in those days, by taking a concussion in the village.
Tell me more about the concussion because well, is it about Agbo?
Yes. Yes.
So, you also believe in that?
I believe that was what I used when I was growing up in the village.
And it worked for you?
Quite all right.
And you're not scared of the health implications?
In those days, we didn't even know about any side effects. And it worked for us without any side effects.
It can be prevented when we keep our surroundings clean. how we take care of our environment, and when we create awareness for the people to know how to keep the environment clean.
I'm using anything malaria tablets for myself and my children. So I don't have anything like this.
Malaria no dey catch you?
No, I don't have malaria.
How many years now you never get malaria?
About 2 years now. I don't have malaria at all.
We prevent malaria about maybe we are using medicine, or I will say that the one that will help us that and give us a net, because we are using it at home now.
You use mosquito net?
Exactly. Because no way that we will not see malaria. We are moving every day, come out, go back to home. So I said that it's only medicine that will help.
You know they use agbo?
I'm using agbo. But I said that it's only thing that Nigeria knows is medicine. Not everybody that we said that we use herbal medicine. We said that we use tablets.
They have affected me like 2 times before. What I did is that I went for medical checkup. I was tested and I was treated. Then later on now, I got okay.
You sure say you know they use agbo too?
Agbo, before now, I used to take agbo.
Why you can't stop?
Yes, I was told that missing herbal drugs and all those agbos is not a good thing. So I decided not to be taking agbo again.
All those agbos. I like that one.
Yes.
That's good.
Yes, I'm no longer taking agbo.
I don't catch you before.
No, I can't pay.
You can't pay. Yes. I do like this now. Shake. So Maria, they catch people like you.
Like.
How? What did they use?
I dey chop better something.
Chop better something.
Yes.
Like what did they chop?
I dey chop ikobi.
Wow. Now make Maria no fit catch you.
Yes.
You sure?
I sure.
And what else did they chop?
I dey chop something like egusi.
Okay, face Nigeria, make them see your face well. Say this man they chop egusi well. Okay.
Yes.
Now make you know they catch malaria.
I bitter leaf. Yes.
So that means say malaria never catch you before.
You know they catch me. If you won't catch me, I go don't know for my body. Yes.
How you go take no?
My body go to shake. Yes.
So you can't go chop these things.
I go chop today. As I be day like this, I be farmer.
Wow.
I know this will be say if I chop am, my body go dey kampe.
Okay, tell Nigerians wetin more of wetin they chop.
Sometimes if I wake up in the morning, I go take that stick for bitter leaf, wash my teeth, lick the water, sogole, moringa.